Hey there, Mountaineers! Welcome to episode 15 of Historyland. I'm your host, Matterhorn Matt, and quickly before we start, I wanted to thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. Never in a million years did I think we'd reach this many. You're all amazing, and stay tuned for a special 1,000 subscriber giveaway video coming soon for all you lovely people. In this episode, we're going to talk about the history of one of my personal favorite attractions, the Country Bear Jamboree. Let's get started. In 1972, Disneyland's newest land, Bear Country, opened, and the centerpiece attraction of the new land was the Country Bear Jamboree. The attraction initially opened in the Magic Kingdom in Florida on October 1st, 1971.
Now we're about to hear the Disney Audio Animatronics Bear Band stomp out some of my kind of music, like this. Eat your heart out, Jerry Reed.
The idea for the attraction goes all the way back to when Walt Disney was still alive. One of Walt's final projects was a mountain resort in the Sequoia National Forest called Mineral King. The resort was meant for skiing, hiking, and many other outdoor activities. But Walt was concerned that the guests would leave the property at night to spend money on other attractions outside of the resort. So, Walt commissioned Imagineer Mark Davis to create shows that would keep guests on the property. Walt thought maybe we should have a show that had something to do with bears. Lots and lots of bears. Even though Walt's Mineral King was never built, the idea for the show never really died.
Up next, learn about Disney history and more with Matterhorn Matt on Historyland.
When Disneyland first opened, we sent folks spinning. Our 10th birthday was wild. The 20th, out of control. Our 30th, unbelievable. 1995 is our 40th birthday with our newest rides, spectacular shows, the wildest parade yet, and the tooniest of lands. So bring your family and celebrate with ours. It's the best Disneyland ever.
When Bear Country opened in March of 1972, it replaced the Indian Village in Frontierland. Alongside that was Disneyland's newest e-ticket. Yes, you had to use an e-ticket to watch a show about singing bears, the Country Bear Jamboree. The attraction originally opened without a sponsor, but in 1975, the Bears found a sponsor, Wonder Bread. The 15-year sponsorship also included the Hungry Bear restaurant. Even though the attraction opened in Florida before Disneyland, Disneyland's version had twice the capacity of Florida's. The show included a total of 17 singing bears, a raccoon, a moose, and a stag deer. Some of the songs you can expect to hear include The 5 Bear Rugs, My Woman Ain't Pretty, But She Don't Swear None, and The Ballad of Davy Crockett. Now I'd play you a clip from the show, but I'd just get a copyright strike, so I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you guys to be able to watch the full show, plus a link to the original soundtrack. Because of the success of the attraction, a holiday show premiered in 1984 and returned regularly during the holidays. And in 1986, the show was replaced by the Country Bear Vacation Hoedown, which was a different, less popular version of the show. But headed into the 2000s, the fate of the bears was unknown.
Coming up next, learn about Disney history with Matterhorn Matt on Historyland.
From magical movies to unforgettable adventures, from the thrill of the theater to the comfort of your home, you can always count on something new and exciting from Disney. And now, Walt Disney World celebrates its 25th anniversary.
Come on, Abby, you can do it. She'll never learn.
Sure she will. But Mom says we can't go to Disney World until you can walk. Not to pressure you, but I loved it when I was a kid, and now I want to take you guys.
Just try, okay?
Come celebrate all the magic of Disney World's 25th anniversary.
I'm really glad we decided not to wait till she learned how to walk.
It's time to remember the magic.
On September 9th, 2001, the Country Bear Vacation Hoedown closed for good. The bears were evicted by another bear, Winnie the Pooh, which had already taken over Mr. Toad's wild ride in the Magic Kingdom. The strange part is that Disney already had a movie in production, The Country Bears, which released in 2001.
Disney's The Country Bears. Yeah. Coming soon to own on Disney DVD and video.
But by that time, the Disneyland version was already closed down. But the good news is you can still watch the bears perform in the Magic Kingdom, which has a shorter version of the original show. And the full original version is still playing at Tokyo Disneyland, albeit in Japanese. It's really sad, at least for me, to see Disney moving away from the audio animatronic shows, with the Country Bears, the Carousel of Progress, and America Sings gone in Disneyland. But, hopefully, maybe one day Disney will surprise us with a new audio animatronic show, one as fantastic as the Bears. And that's the history of the Country Bear Jamboree. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting this, and I'm really excited to finally share its history with you guys. Definitely let me know in the comments if you've ever seen the original show and what you thought of it. I also want you guys to comment what you guys think I should do better or change regarding my channel. It could be anything from the commercials to my editing to really whatever is on your guys' mind. I really want to make the best content for you guys, and your input would really be amazing. I'm really planning on upping my production game in the coming months, and maybe even weeks, so keep an eye out for that. And I just wanted to let you guys know, since school is starting up again, videos might be a little sparse, but I'm going to do my best to give you guys weekly videos, Historyland every 2 weeks, and Matterhorn Mondays, of course, is not going away anytime soon. Alex and I are planning on doing another live stream this weekend, although we're not quite sure on the dates, but we'll let you know on Twitter, and I'll also upload a video. Also, be sure to check out this week's episode of Matterhorn Mondays with special guest Rob Plays.
You know, I think part of Disney, when he made Disneyland, you know, Fantasyland was heavily inspired by all of the Disney films. And so it made sense that the main icon of the park was part of Fantasyland. But would a Disneyland tomorrow, with a fresh slate, have a castle as its centerpiece? And if not, what would that centerpiece be? Like, what would the one defining, you know, architectural icon be for an entire theme park? You know, normally you look at Epcot and it's sort of like Spaceship Earth kind of symbolizes its futuristic theme, and the Tree of Life for the Animal Kingdom, and you even have the Chinese Theater for Hollywood Studios, which is all about the movies. But when you have something like a Disneyland where it is all these different things, what do you pick to symbolize everything if you don't have a castle there?
Probably Mickey's Fun Wheel.
Oh, there. Or just a giant bronze statue of Mickey Mouse.
That's what I was gonna say. Just a giant Mickey head right in the
10
middle.
stories tall.
kind of like those giant Buddha statues that are up on the mountains in Asia and stuff like that. Be a giant Mickey Mouse.
Very high tech. It occasionally opens its eyes and looks around at guests and speaks to them.
Oh my gosh, that would be so freaky. Thanks for watching, Mountaineers. Have a great big beautiful tomorrow.